Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hello again. This is your host, Otter Comics, bringing you the latest in all the messed up that happens around the United States of America. Come here first before you go to any other source for news or the latest in what the heck is going on in our current state of living. If you're joining us from outside the country, please take a moment to make sure that you're on the right page, that your volume is all the way up, and that you can hear my really scary, lovely voice. So, today on our show, on our stream, I'm just going to pull up a tweet. Barry Berman, they are a author. Give us the ballot, the modern struggle for voting rights in America, which is kind of like the subject for right now. I'll play this video in a second, but let me just give kind of some context here. Here in America, we have like rights that are always being taken away and it's how like the current system is in power because of how things are, because of stuff like this. This is voter suppression, like full-fledged. This is going on for years too. Not even like this is something that's new. This is something that's been going around for freaking ages, even since like when slavery was intact. Yeah, the birth of the U.S., you could really say that this has been around. People are always trying to suppress the vote. Before, you couldn't have women vote. You couldn't have ethnic people vote. You can only have white men vote for the longest, but no one remembers those times for some reason. People like to choose and remember things differently in the United States. Lots of people in the United States think the South won. That's why you have like crazy Confederate people. Like you have motherfucker in North Carolina who runs this like chapter of his dad was a Confederate fucking soldier and he died for racism. So for whatever reason the son feels to put it on him to follow his dad's legacy and continue the racism. So that's why there's like fucking crazy Confederate just fucking terrorists, really. People that didn't, basically what I'm getting at, people that don't acknowledge that the South ever lost the Civil War, if that makes sense. I'm sure that's like that in a lot of places where like there's like a different kind of two opposing powers, Confederates and normal people. But like there's people that like they don't believe that slavery ever really ended, or that's like crazy to say, but that's legitimately, literally, honest to God truth. That's how people think. People think that black people are still like very below them. They don't see them as human beings. They dehumanized because of how like the system is. Black people and just like really all minorities in general that aren't white are viewed as like subhuman or below them, and that's why you have like people like this exist, that they want to suppress their vote, that they don't matter, that poor people's votes that don't matter. That's what they're trying to establish. And from this tweet, a video that's going on right now, actually, I don't know how long ago this was filmed, maybe yesterday, today, but this is insane. Georgia Democrat Republican, no, I'm sorry, this is insane. Georgia Democrat Representative Cannon for 58 was arrested for trying to watch Brian Kemp sign new voter suppression bill. Look at how she is treated by police. This is straight out of Jim Crow. The Jim Crow times, like those are the old times you see in like old ass pictures of like, you know, you'll see like coloreds only signs. You'll for real see it wasn't in a lot of, well, it probably was, but they would just say, they would have signs that say no N-words allowed, no N. I'm not going to say the N-word on here. I'm not afraid of saying it because I'm like part black, but it's just not a word that I use often, that I want to just kind of like encourage anyone to use. I wish no one would ever say it, but that's impossible in this like day and age, to tell people not to say words that they shouldn't say. It doesn't matter if you say, please don't say the N-word. Someone's going to say it because people like to defy you. That's like American culture is like defying your wishes. You know, you could ask nicely as you can, but like there's that just mindset of like fuck your feelings in their head. So it's like it's hard to like get any kind of like respect here. As much as you see like maybe on TV that the United States is accepting of like different cultures and shit, it's not. But let's take a look at this video just to see like what went on yesterday.
Why are y'all arresting her? Why are you arresting her? Can you cite the code?
So if you didn't know, Georgia already
Stop suppressing the vote. Why are
turned
y'all arresting
blue.
her?
Democrats won. Democrats also voted for Biden.
What did she
So
do?
right now,
What did she do?
the current storyline for
What did she do?
Republicans
Can
is
y'all
to get
cite the code?
power
What did she do?
any way they can. So by
What
suppressing
did
the
she do?
vote, making it harder for people to vote, and it targets small minorities such as not even small
What did she do?
minorities,
What did she do?
but
What did she
a
do?
large bit of
What did she do?
African American people
What did she
and
do?
black
What did she do? What did she do?
have a hard time
What did she
voting,
do?
and because of this stuff,
Excuse me. What
it
did
makes
she
it
do?
even harder for them to vote. All
What
minorities,
did she do?
and these
What did
cops
she
are
do?
just taking away.
What did she do?
And people are mad is because like cops can't just put their hands on you for no reason. She wasn't causing any
Why
problem.
is she getting
She
arrested?
was there
Elected official.
to protest
Why are y'all
and do
arresting
all of her
her?
rights that
Why
she
are
had,
y'all
but like
arresting her? What did she
they
do?
don't want that.
What did she
These
do?
motherfuckers
Cite the statute.
What did she
Cite
do?
the statute that you are
Y'all need to be arrested. Governor
Nosferatu looking
Kemp.
motherfuckers are
We sit here every single day and we defend these bad bills, like SB 202. And all we asked is for her to be able to see them sign a bill that is signing our rights away.
Yep.
And you arrested her. She did not touch anybody. She did not say any slanderous words to any of these standards. But you're gonna tell me that you arrested a sitting state representative for nothing. She didn't do anything but knock on the governor's door. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done. Protect and serve who? Protect and serve who? Protect and serve the Georgians. Because she knocked on the door. You just arrested a state
she was arrested for
representative.
knocking on a door.
I'm done.
This is what happens when
She
you
was
give cops too much
elected
power
to
too.
serve the
I
people
could have made this
of
about
Georgia.
another thing about like hating on
The
cops.
same
But
as Governor
we'll hate on
Kemp.
them another day or later today, however I feel. But it's another thing. She knocked on the door, and she's arrested for wanting to do what she wanted to do. And that's just a constant thing. It's like these women are here constantly fighting for like people like my rights. A person like me can't do this. Men are like disencouraged to like fight for their rights, especially if it's like black men. If it were me, I mean, look at Martin Luther King. I hate to just derail this, but it has to do with a lot, actually. Martin Luther King was targeted by FBI and cops. And that's basically how he was killed the way he was. And, like, that's so transparent of, like, American culture of just, like, killing off people that are trying to make a change. And so we have very brave African American women who are constantly trying to fight for their rights because like no one else will, and they're put into these situations where they have to because for just as much as we're fighting for our rights, the GOP and just these motherfuckers in general, the fucking cop state, are trying to take them away. That's why you see shit like you can't make fun of cops anymore, you're gonna get put in jail. You can't talk about this shit anymore, you're gonna get put in jail. It's like, this isn't freedom. You look at fucking California right now, in Los Angeles, I think, there's some homeless camps. And the cops are trying to fucking fuck with those people and kick them out. And it's like, they have nowhere to go. Homeless people, this is the problem with capitalism. Capitalism has like, the poor, kind of the middle class, and then like the upper class. And the poor, we're so conditioned to like just ignore them or let cops kill them. And we don't think that they're actually real fucking people. We think of them as just subhuman, or like, and that's not normal. People aren't poor because they want to be poor. People are poor because the system failed them and they have nothing else to do. And they end up homeless or in tents and shit. And then you attack them, and that's a violation of you don't have any right. That's like why cops are so fucked up. They're just privatized bullies. They're being paid over 20, 30 an hour to basically tell you no, and they don't give a shit. Look at this dude's face. Look at this motherfucker's face. That's a cold, dead stare that I'm making so much money off your black misfortune that I don't give a shit what you have to say. And I hope the cop is looking at this, you motherfucking piece of shit pig. Fucking asshole. You fucking grabbed her like that, like a piece of shit, you fucking cocksucker. Anyway. Yeah, I don't like cops that much. Because I don't like it when people just force you to do shit that they're not allowed to do. This is so blatantly fucking against people's rights. And I just get tired of seeing it so much. I get tired of black people getting killed innocently. I get tired of Latino people getting killed innocently. I get tired of white people getting killed innocently. All because cops don't know how to fucking do their job or know exactly what to do. In a time where, like, people are so, like, confused and scared, cops aren't helping. When you have a guy that's, like, prepared to pull out a gun and just shoot you in the fucking head because you're, like, bothering him too much, that's not someone who's out to protect you. That's a fucking murder about to happen. And then they just get a slap on the wrist after it's done. Because it's like, well, my life was in danger, so that gave me a reason to fucking shoot you in the head, you motherfucker. I'm a cop. Blah, 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 blah. That's what it fucking sounds like. That's why I don't give a shit. That's why I'm at this, like, point in my life where I'm just rambling on YouTube and talking to myself and hoping someone listens. Are we still on air? Yes, we are. What else? I mean, that's really all I really kind of want to go into. That what's going on right now is just like, it's fucked up, but it's always fucked up like this. It's this two-party system that's like fucking destroying people. Would you want to see your kids doing this shit 10 years from now? Do you want your kids to continue, like, this is a real question, whoever's listening. Would you want your kids to be conditioned to, like, keep on doing this bullshit? Keep on, like, promoting for a worse world to suppress people's votes? Is that what the kind of world you're building for your children? Is this, like, world full of hate and racism just to get people not to vote? Just to keep power, basically. Try to take, what, Georgia, turn it back to red? Turn it back into the fucking racist ass state that it was before? The fucking state that just shoots motherfucking black people whenever they feel like it? The last time I went to Atlanta was kind of fucked up. I went there for a furry convention, and I remember passing by this little area, and it was like a homeless area, and it was just like full of black people. It looked like one of those little markets you see on Star Wars. Just a bunch of just homeless black people all just standing around. Nothing. I'd never seen anything like that until I went to Atlanta. I've lived in Louisiana, that's pretty fucking ghetto. And it has its problems too. But just seeing it somewhere else in just a major metropolitan area like fucking Atlanta, Georgia, it's a really fucking eye-opener. And if you don't, like, actually go out and just see, like, all the fucking homeless people that just stand around all fucking day asking for, like, change, then you're just delusional. This isn't a fucking good place. This isn't a place that makes me want to go out to a bar or go out to the beach and fucking enjoy myself because all this bullshit happens. It's nothing that makes me want to go back to Disney World or Universal Studios and have fun. I can't because everyone's just suffering and it's fucked up. So I don't know what more can I say about this particular thing, but voter suppression always happens here. In my random gamer brain, to just kind of make things better, so like things are better for me, I hope someday, like, I don't know, I hope we just abolish this two-party system. I just don't know if people are smart enough to ever go anything beyond voting for two fucking parties and just can't work together. And it's not even about bipartisan, doesn't matter because bipartisan people don't fucking get anything done. It's still the fucking topsy-turvy bullshit of endless fucking voting, endless fucking madness, filibusters, all that shit. They do all that to just get people to fucking try to wait it out as much as them, because they're not leaving. And it's like, all we can do is wait. And either something happens or nothing happens. And that's just something I don't think kids need to go through. It's something I don't want I don't think your children deserve to go through the same shit that we have been going to for, like, ever since the United States came to be. This is why everyone's like, let's start a new era. Let's have a big reset. Let's change shit, because this doesn't work. Two-party systems don't work. People having all their fucking stupid-ass, angry militias attacking, this isn't productive. No one's furthering the human race. We're fucking devolving, and nobody really notices, I guess. I see it a different way. From a teacher's point of view, and just seeing people have to, like, all my students had Fs. And it wasn't because of me. Like, right when I got there, almost every class I taught, people had Fs. No one gave a shit. Kids don't care. Kids aren't learning. So what do you see your society? Are they getting smarter, or are they getting dumber? And yet, this fucking place still wants to do, like, fucked up shit, like fucking AI cars. You know, those get to go out really willy-nilly and run people over and kill people, but we still have AI cars from Elon Musk that don't work. Fucking Elon Musk is dumbass. Shit, I need to make a stream about him and just talk shit about him, but I digress away from stupid-ass Teslas and shit. That there's more fucked up worship, like, people's rights and lives are at stake, and it's like, these women and anybody that's fighting for black people's rights or minorities' rights are at the front line, and it's like, when cops do this shit, it's like, or with any, you know, they try to silence them, because they know that they're gonna fucking lose. They can't take the fucking truth that, like, people want to progress, people want to have a better life. Right now, things are really bad for people. I don't know what to say to really, I mean, I say this almost every stream. I don't know what to do or what's going to happen, but it's like, all you can really do is just take one day at a time and hope for the best. Hope that this world will lead to something better. And that's where I'm going to stop the stream at, because I've probably talked more than I needed to. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. Be safe out there. Have a good weekend. You don't have to go anywhere if you don't want to. You don't have to drive anywhere if you don't want to. You can just chill at home with me and play video games. Or ride a skateboard. Or eat a pizza. Or drink a beer. But that's it. Okie dokie. Everyone take care, stay safe. Tell someone you love them.